Yo, so you're looking at the thumbnail and you're probably wondering episode 3, but where's 1 and 2? So basically, I conduct Instagram live sessions and I post those Instagram live sessions into a series called the Chatroom on Instagram. But the session you're about to watch did not get uploaded, and I've had this issue for some time now. So I decided that I will be no longer doing IG live sessions, and instead I will be doing pre-recorded podcasts, and it'll go under the name as Chatroom. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe, like, share this with your friends, and comment your thoughts on the video. So till then, peace.
I'm here.
You're late to your own live session.
Like by 2 minutes, bro.
Still. Yo. So what's up? What's happening?
Yeah, we thought about how I was not here. Now I was late. So I was like, I'm here. I'll send a request to this bugger.
So how you been? Haven't spoken to you,
Shit,
boy,
man.
to you in a while. At least on call. On call. I mean on call.
Yeah, we texted each other today, Mavinder. But yeah, man, just been here, lockdown, working on the song remotely as of now.
There is no other way to really go about that now.
Yeah, and they just extended it as well now.
Honestly, man, I don't know when this shit is gonna be over with.
Honestly, bro. So yeah, a lot of things kind of pushed back, but yeah.
Avishka, there will be no singing. Sadly, we have spoken about this pre-interview. He has said that he will not be doing any singing.
Any singing? No chance.
Purna wants a teaser of the song.
Guys, calm down. Play a teaser of the song, bro. I just posted a teaser on my page.
Everyone, people are following.
Oh God.
So, did you ever think that you would be doing a live session with me at all? Huh?
Not really. I didn't think I'd be doing a live session at all.
Come on, man! You're promoting a song. You should be, getting on live sessions, doing interviews, promoting the music, bruh.
Interviews? Oh no. You know what I'm talking about.
Inside.
The teaser isn't better if you listen to it live. Oh no. Why don't just start the interview, bro?
So the interview has started. Basically, we said, no, it's not going to be formal. It's going to be a chat. It's going to be like how we normally chat. Both famous now. All right, cool. Okay, let's start with the first question, will you? Now, out of all the professions in Sri Lanka, from our childhood, all that, what we've been told is accountant, doctor, blah, blah, blah. You know the gist of it, Nick? What was it about music that you wanted to do? Like, why did you pick music to become a musician full-time? Because you've been doing this even before you graduated school. You didn't even graduate school.
Yeah. So, well, as you know, I was into cricket a lot during school, right? And music was like, well, I come from a really musical family, and again, you know that. And yeah, I've always been doing it. Yes. I'm telling the people. So I have a choral background, and but yeah, music was always kind of like, it was a passion, but obviously, like you said, in Sri Lanka, you're not really encouraged to go into that line of, that industry. So yeah, I think I started pretty late as well. I learned guitar when I was 16. Yeah, till then I was just singing. So I think it's when I picked up a guitar and I was like starting to sing and play songs is when I kind of thought, maybe I want to do this, more.
Yeah.
But at that time, bro, God, I had like some stupid confidence in myself, because like when you're 16 and you're like, oh, I'm going to be a musician. All you can think of is, your name in lights and great success, right? But pretty quickly I learned that's not how it's going to be. But I think when I really, really started to take it seriously was after TNL, obviously in 2014. After that, I just kind of looked back really.
I guess, yeah. So now
I can't hear him, bro.
You can't hear you.
No, Abdul was like, move back a bit.
This is you like being close up to the camera anyway, ne? Camera guy.
No, I can't hear you otherwise, bro.
But okay, now you said you got into music later on, but all that, and something I don't think a lot of people know unless you were in school with us, is that you were part of a band in school, and that you were doing that.
Yeah, yes.
So, like,
Nah, this
what
band
happened to
thing
that? Like,
was.
why don't you think
No,
that you
hold
wanted
on.
to?
We formed a band. We formed a band for a talent show. We played one
Yeah,
gig.
but why didn't you like continue the band? Like, what was it about not continuing the band?
Oh, at that time it was like just for whatever the gig, right? I wasn't really doing music at all back then. I think I was still like 14, 15. But yeah, that talent show was fun in school. The only gig we played in school.
I think that was the first time I'd heard of the script as well. So because of you guys, after you played that, and then So you all played what? The Man Who Can't Be Moved, no? For that.
Oh, right. Yeah. Yes.
So,
and we played a full band without a bassist, bro, and thought that was fine.
Imagine you
Man.
now trying to play anything
We had
without
4
a
guitars
bassist.
and a drummer. Sorry?
And how many lead guitarists? You had like 2 lead guitarists.
Don't even know, bro. We had 4. I saw a picture recently. Yeah, it was like 4 guitars and a drummer.
Wow.
4 acoustic
How
guitars.
far you've come. Okay, so now that we know that you've been doing this since you started late on, but you also started it at a very young age. You got into it, what, 16, 17? Like when you went full on into music, right?
I couldn't hear you.
So you went full on into the music scene and all that when you were about 16, 17? About that age?
Yeah, around 17, yes.
Okay, so that's when you didn't go into like jobs or anything, but you went you took part in TNL on stage. You won it, shockingly.
Shockingly, damn.
Bro,
well, now that I think about it, yeah, shockingly.
No, like in the sense like you got up. I had no doubt you'd get into the finals. That without a doubt, I had no like at that age, at that the talent you had, yeah. But like you know what I'm talking about. In that song, when you messed up, you thought you weren't winning it.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So, like, what have you learned so far being from that now? 17, about 6 years of being in it. What have you learned about the Sri Lankan music industry? What knowledge do you have?
That's a good question. Case. Marlon's like case. So the industry has taught me a lot of things. Of course, I was really naive when I joined. I was like 17, and pretty much everyone I played with was older than me by quite a bit. So yeah, learning the ropes was learned some lessons the hard way, and just figured my way out for a while. And then I think after around 3-4 years of being in the industry, I kind of figured out, how to work with certain people, how to, manage your time in the industry, what to kind of give prominence to. Because I think I was just playing commercially for a long, long time, and not really thinking about anything else. And yeah, man, commercial music industry, of course, has a lot of ups and downs in it. But it's taught me, I think, mostly, patience and how to work with people. Like, especially in the music industry, it's not, cut and dry. And in Sri Lanka, it's a very, very small industry. So, yeah, I think you have to have a lot of patience and just, And another thing it's taught me is to think before speaking, because I can be really blunt about things and I can just say it as it is. And that's not always good in this industry, especially because, and like I said, it's very small, so you want to keep your enemies close as well. Well, enemies is a strong word.
I would say,
like, you know what I mean.
Anyone you can that will help you one day. Like, any contact.
Yeah.
will
Yeah,
be
and
helpful in the
it's
future.
taken 7 years to actually find someone uh, that I now make music with and constantly play gigs with and kind of have a really good understanding with.
Yeah.
But of course, I've enjoyed my time playing with every single person that I've played commercially, you know, or whether it be anything, any kind of gig, or any type of, jam session or anything, any kind of musician I've met. I think I've been grateful for that as well.
Yeah. So you obviously have learned a lot from all of these musicians. You've been with a lot of talented musicians in the industry right now. So you probably learned a lot from them.
Yeah, yeah. But also in the last 2 years, we've been really trying our best to look outwards as well and learn from, say, other industries who are, especially English music, because the market here for English music is very low, as we know. So
Yeah.
basically, just been looking outward and learning from all the industries abroad that are just massive when it comes to English music. Yeah, it's yeah. Pradeep and I for sure have spent. There we go. Pradeep's here.
Yeah,
Pradeep and
he's
I have
been here.
spent
He
long,
was here
long,
before
long
you. He was here before you.
time. Nikhil celeb bang. Dude, these comments popping up here are so distracting. Hold on.
It pops up somehow. Like I only see like the first ones and then it disappears. But Purna said something where that I remember everything, bro. I don't think I remember everything, but I remember a bit of whatever because I've been watching this bugger since he got into the whole music scene, going for every gig at Kingsbury. What
Yeah,
else?
man. The
In,
guys,
in on the
you guys
green.
who were fans from then are like the real OGs. Cause shit.
Dude, I used to. So for people who
Oh shit.
don't know, when he used to play at Kingsbury used to give him dinner. I would go watch him, and he'd go for dinner, and I'd be there by myself till he's done. So it was either you. So you played at Kingsbury with Lasit, I know for a long time, and then your
Yeah.
bro. Then who else did you play at
Joel.
Kingsbury?
Joel. Yeah, I think it was that set at Kingsbury.
Yeah. But yeah,
Yeah, but
damn.
you guys are the real fans, Matak. To come and watch me play poolside.
Poolside for what? From five to like 10, I think. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Anyway, good times.
Kingsbury was.
Good times. So the other thing, like you said, English music isn't a very big thing in Sri Lanka because more people will. If you put out a single song, it's gonna get picked up even faster if you were to put out an English song because you're catering to a
Yeah.
bigger audience that way. So, what are the difficulties trying to maneuver that? Like, try to cater into that market of English music.
Well, I think surprisingly there is, especially when you play commercially. I think I think we have always had gigs available.
Yeah.
So like it can feel like a lot of people are kind of, I guess, competing for the same gigs and same spots and stuff like that. But I think there's a lot of opportunity, and I think also the industry here, the English music industry, is growing a lot. Like just this year, there have been so many new releases, and yeah. So I think, I mean, we're way behind, I guess, the rest of the world, or like a big market, I guess. But
Yeah.
yeah, man, I think it being small here I've not really felt it in terms of like not having work. I think I've been very lucky to have, I've not done anything else other than be a musician for, since I started earning. I've never
Yeah.
had to do a,
100%.
a job or something. Of course, there are lots of people who do play music and then have full-time jobs as well.
Yeah.
But I think I've been lucky to just be able to do music as my full-time job. I don't think I can work 9 to 5, bro. It's not gonna happen. Uh,
Knowing you, you cannot. Because if I couldn't, because I couldn't do the 9 to 5.
yeah,
I
yeah,
don't think you could
yeah.
do the 9 to 5. So like,
Never work 9 to 5, and I don't think I ever will.
yeah,
Last it. We were just talking about you, bro. But yeah, sorry, I got sidetracked. But yeah, the thing with the industry here is, bro, when it's like when times are good, things go really, really well, and then when times are bad, like for example now during freaking COVID-19,
yeah,
we haven't earned a cent. Every time there's a lockdown, we don't earn. So, but yeah, other than that, I think Yeah, I think nothing negative to say about the industry in that sense.
Yeah, fair enough. But okay, so now you said that because of COVID-19 and everything, like you can't earn because you're not playing gigs. That's how you make your main source of income. Uh, how do you like manage to go month by month? Like,
Sorry, bro.
so now because you're not earning, right? You're not earning. You're not going to play gigs. You can't. Nothing's open for you to play gigs. How are you making? How are you surviving? Like, what's keeping you going? What's
Uh,
also
Well,
keeping
I
money in
think,
the
like I
bank,
said,
basically.
when times are good here, it's really, really good. So,
Yeah.
and I think you earn pretty well as a musician here. I think you earn, I guess, yeah, a very, very good amount. I think more than, I guess, working
Sorry,
9 to 5.
I'm sorry. You saw Niall's comment.
Oh my God. Sugar Mama.
Hey, Anka.
Ah, hi.
So
Dad is here.
Dad's here. I think my mom's also watching this. She said she might join. I
Oh,
think she
wow.
joined.
Wait, what was your
Yeah,
question again? Sorry.
yeah. My question was, how are you like surviving during this time of COVID, basically?
Oh, um, I think, okay, like I said, when times are good, right? So, yeah, when times are bad, I think you have to really save something for a rainy day and
Yeah,
just hope for the best that way. But also, I think you have to just uh, be doing other things and find kind of other ways of surviving during this way, right? I think lots of people
yeah,
now are doing like online classes. I see a lot of musicians, starting that type of thing, and like we all have to survive, I
yeah.
guess, some way. But like I said, but I've been pretty lucky to not be that affected by not earning, to be honest, I have to say. Yeah.
What a responsible lad. Father joins the call and now saving up and everything, no?
No, no, no. That's the one thing my dad has been telling me for years and years, save for a rainy day. So now
Yeah,
I think I finally learned how to do that.
yeah. And I think it came in handy for all of us as well
But I think
because
if you don't play for another like 2, 3 months, Machang, times are gonna get tough only. It's
yeah,
gonna be a
because
lot of surviving again.
saving you're not putting anything into your savings, so
Yeah, and like spent a ton on the current EP also. So yeah, it's really bad timing in that sense. But yeah, man, in terms of the EP, I think we got really lucky with this song that we had the whole thing recorded before they decided to close again. Because
yeah.
man, if we had to once again delay, that would have just been awful.
Yeah, but I think even during like the whole lockdown and everything in May, when you were starting like recordings or like trying to fine tune the song and everything, you somehow managed to do it while staying at home and all that. So that was really helpful, I guess, for you.
Yeah, that's because we got the whole recording done before, so we didn't physically have to be anywhere. I mean,
Yeah,
it would
so
have
it
been
was
nice if I could. So Pradeep mixed the song, so it would have been nice to be there a bit more and work on the song, and also start working on the next few songs that we have to record. Like so. For example, the plan was to release 4 songs individually and then launch it as an EP because of COVID in the first place, because it's impossible to record all the songs together, especially the
yeah,
way we want to do it and how
yeah,
we want it to sound at the end. So that's why we plan to release it one by one and then release an EP maybe somewhere early in 2022 Jan maybe.
yeah. I remember.
But now again we've been pushed back 3 weeks because there's a new lockdown, right?
Yeah,
So there's 3 weeks again now of being pushed back. So it may have to be maybe just one more song this year and then finish up with 2 songs next year. But I mean, definitely we'll be releasing something else as well this year. It won't be just this one.
oh, oh, damn! Can't wait for the
Yeah,
second one. I've
we
heard
want
the
to release
first.
two more, but
I've heard the dummy of the first. So knowing the quality of that, it's
yeah, I think you've heard the others here and there. Like,
yeah, I've heard bits and pieces, but like to actually see the full
yeah,
version of it is gonna be
I
sick.
know. I was heard the last song as well. I don't think you've heard that.
Okay, maybe.
I think I heard it once. Yeah.
So
But
my
yeah,
next
man.
question is, my next question on this is, so now, of course, the song is yours. You're the one doing the singing, but the other person in all of this, the crucial person was Pradeep. So how did you meet Pradeep, and like how important was he like in doing this? Because if you had not met him, maybe the song may have sounded different. Maybe it was released
Yeah,
differently.
for sure, for sure. Pradeep and I, bro, actually we used to play from, I think, 2014 itself. Like we used to play at Lakeside, right? We used to play at the
Yeah.
lobby.
Okay.
So I think it
I
was
don't think I
Pradeep,
came for a lot of the
myself.
Lakeside gigs at that point.
Sorry.
Lakeside gigs, I wasn't there a lot. I don't think so.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, I mean, we knew each other that way, and we kind of just played gigs with each other. But we didn't really. I guess we weren't very close till I think around maybe 2018, where so we had a band, Pradeep and I and a couple others. We were in a band, and we played. We used to play, quite often, and it was becoming quite a big thing. And
Yeah,
then
you were playing a lot of gigs, and
yeah,
it was not just in Colombo. You
yeah,
were playing
and then kind
outside
of
as well.
overnight that kind of fell through, and so when that happened is when Pradeep and I kind of started working together and saying, why don't we play together first of all, and then we played commercially. Just Pradeep and I, we have been playing as a duo now for I think around 3 years now.
Yeah.
Yeah, but in terms of him being producing music for me, I think his interest in music also just grew somewhere around 2019, like when he went into the whole production side of things and audio engineering side of things. And as I tried to get into that as well, and quickly realized that I was not made for that.
Yeah.
Pradeep's like, not the band, memories.
Memories, brother.
But yeah, so around 2019, Pradeep also really got into production, and then I was also in that state of mind where I was like, you know what, I want to release something. So what we did was we rented out this room in Navala. It was actually one of our friends, Kasun. He's a recording engineer, and we did a couple of covers with him. And then he just had there was a spare room there, so we just rented it out. And yeah, I think actually in that room, 2019 October to like December, I think I wrote most of these songs back then. Obviously, it's been like I've been fine tuning it and editing it all along, but I think I wrote these songs back then. I think it all came together really, really fast, and then we just had to sit down and put it, lay the tracks down and see where it could go. But then 2020, the pandemic hit, and then we couldn't work for about 4 months. I think the work on the EP just disappeared for about, I think, a good 6 months.
Yeah.
Then we got back to it, and then I think Pradeep and I playing together for all these years, that's why we have such a good understanding. Now it's like to the point where, even during a gig, if I just want him to play a part, I'll just have to, raise my hand or give him a look, and he will, he'll know what I'm thinking. So that kind of understanding, I think, always very, very important to make this, or else I would have to do it myself, because what happened? Did it cut off?
Sorry. Yeah, it cut off.
Yeah, sorry. So yeah, I met in 2014, got close in 2018, and then playing together for about 3 years straight. That's where I think the understanding came from. And of course, he's learned a lot too during, from that time to now.
Yeah. And I've seen him at work, and I've seen him, play, and he's super talented.
Oh yeah.
I think
super talented.
You got hugely lucky, if hugely is even a word.
Yeah.
You got really lucky.
and
you got close with him, and like you all were able to work on it together and get his input in the production side of it, his input, his skills.
I mean, he produced this.
Exactly.
Like I just didn't get his input on it. He actually produced it. Yeah.
So, all right. Now we've spoken about all of that. We've spoken about Pradeep as well, because he also has had a lot, so he had to get him in as well. What was the inspiration for the song, if you don't mind me asking? Because I know it can get kind of deep.
Yeah. Inspiration for the song or the EP?
No, song,
Um,
and we can talk about EP as well if you want.
okay. So the EP, okay, we had a bunch of songs. I had a bunch of songs
Yeah.
written down, and I think initially we wanted to release five as an EP, but
Yeah.
then it didn't really make sense to me. I guess in terms of a story, it didn't really make sense because it was like, there'd be one song about my stuff, and there'd be one song about like a relationship or like a love song. So I thought, and when I look back at the songs I wrote, subconsciously, I think I'd written them in that kind of period of my life where I was like just letting out a lot of things, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I think when I looked at those songs specifically, it kind of started to make sense as a whole. Like, it takes you from, like, for example, the first song that I'm about to release. Uh, yeah, that's about working on myself mainly, and yeah, just like navigating my way and dealing with a lot of things like insecurities, stuff like that. And but the EP kind of, when you hear the whole thing together, it kind of takes a little, it takes a little journey, I guess. It becomes hopeful, it becomes angry, and then it kind of all ends on a, I guess, not a happy note, but I guess in a positive note.
More realistic note, I guess. Realistic, the
Yeah, no,
reality
the
of
whole
life.
thing is like the most honest I think I've ever been. I think I've written it all. Like, be this honest, just talking to someone and like trying to make someone understand certain things, like just with the conversation, So I think just put them down in the songs, really.
Yeah, I totally get that, and it's cool to see you go from what you started off, because I saw you from school days starting the band and everything, and now to see what you're like actually working on. And when you talk about the music, when you talk about the sounds, everything is just like, it's crazy to see how much knowledge you gain and how you feel about it. It's really crazy to see that, and the discussions we have on the song and everything. That's like, it's been good, man. It's been good.
Yeah,
So
yeah. Especially in the last 2 years, it has just got like grown. I've grown a huge amount, I think.
yeah,
So,
and I
and I
think your
think
standard,
honestly, I
your
mean,
standards
I
have
know the
just
pandemic
increased.
sucks
Like,
and all.
yeah,
Sorry, bro.
sorry. No, I said
Sorry, I
your
cut you.
standards when you're at a gig, even they've gone up so high. Like, you always have
Oh
an
yeah,
expectation of
for
what your
sure.
gig, even
Yeah,
just playing at a small crowd at a restaurant, or like not restaurant, at where do you play? Station. At when you play at station, even you have an expectation of how you want to sound on that night, and that I don't think you even had at the beginning. Maybe you had a bit of an expectation, but the standard of it, that has just shot up. It's like, you don't want to be like everyone else. You don't want to sound bland. You want to sound different to everyone.
yeah.
And I think even the crowds have seen that when they've been at these places.
But I hope so.
Well, I have seen them
But
come
to
up
be
and
fair,
talk
I
to you
haven't
and
really
tell you to
played. I
sing.
haven't really
Well, every
played.
time I see you sing, they want Ed Sheeran, because you did come up on
Yeah,
Ed Sheeran.
yeah, yeah. To be fair, I haven't really played. I guess massive gigs in the last, I guess, 2 years since we started working on the originals, because I kind of took a step back from the whole thing,
Yeah.
just to put all my focus into this. So it's been a while since I really played for a big crowd. But yeah, I guess the next time I do, I hope they see it too.
Well, the next time you play at a big crowd is hopefully next year when you release your EP, because I hope you have an EP event.
Well, if I will definitely have a launch if it's possible to have one with this whole
I feel like
pandemic.
well, saying that we thought 2021 was going to be good, but like, you never know what 2022
Yeah.
is going to bring.
Like, honestly, I thought 2021, by the end of this year, it would be, I guess, a lot more easier than last year, but I think it's worse than last year. We actually moved around much more last year. It's
Okay, we have
crazy.
our first question from the chat. Nikhil,
Oh, I'm not
who
been
is your
reading the chat,
biggest
bro.
musical inspiration and why?
Oh, God.
Tell me anything other than Ed
Okay,
Sheeran.
you
Tell
already
me.
know the answer to this. Okay, so for a while, it was without question Ed Sheeran. I think everybody knows that. Everybody who knows me knows about my obsession with Ed Sheeran.
Yeah.
but but I think for the last 2 3 years, like I think I went really like into it, where I think it was like a burnout. I was just, starting to try and sound like Ed Sheeran, and, like
Yeah,
subconsciously, pronounce stuff like
because
him, stuff like that.
there is
So
one
I think
original you
I
have. Sorry, just to cut you off. There is one original that is out there that does have a bit of an Ed Sheeran inspiration to it.
oh God, yeah, that was something I wrote when I was 16. No, 17, 17.
The best was when I went to Giovanni's and I heard someone play that on, like, they have that Bluetooth speaker there, right? I was
Yeah.
there and suddenly randomly I hear this song and I'm just like, what? This sounds so familiar. I was just like, oh God.
Yeah, it's time to replace that with new music now, bro. I think it's high time to do that.
Yes, it was
But
cool.
yeah,
Yes, it was.
sorry, in terms of an inspiration, it was Ed Sheeran. But
Yeah.
I think uh, of late, I think Coldplay, Chris Martin, John Mayer, so much, man, so much more music. Like, I think I took a break from listening to Ed Sheeran for over a year, and
I think you enjoy Ed Sheeran more as
now
just
I'm getting
music
inspiration
now
from,
rather than more of like an inspiration. Maybe you get like, inspiration for the how you
yeah,
sound sometimes,
yeah,
but like you hate
yeah.
being
But I think
asked to play
I'm
any Ed
happy.
Sheeran
I'm
song.
happy
It's not a
for.
bad thing.
I'm glad that happened, because, like, even now, I guess there's a slight little bit of influence, I guess, of Ed Sheeran
Mr.
in
Ed.
the songs I write as well. I think
Yeah.
that's not happening consciously, but I think it's good. I think all musicians get inspiration from other people. Everything is kind of copied in a way. Uh,
Yeah.
but yeah,
Yeah, because you have to get inspiration from somewhere, right? Not like,
yeah, exactly.
cool, cool, damn, man. It's crazy to see all these happening for you.
Shane's like, I'm his inspiration. Ah,
Anyone in the chat have any more questions? Anything I have not asked? Anything you
dude,
guys
thank
want
you
to
so
ask?
much. Yeba. Oh, yes. Yeba, man.
Who's
What an
Yeba?
artist.
Who's Yeba?
What? Oh my God.
Oh wait, I know Yeba. You
I'll send
mentioned
you a
that to
few
me.
links after
It's a
this.
her, right? It's a her, right?
Yes.
Yes, yes. You mentioned
Yes,
her
yes, yes.
once when we met up once. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Now I'll send you some links after this. Listen to Yeba. She's insane.
Cool, cool, cool. Alrighty then.
People
So,
have been filtering in and out. Huh?
huh?
People have been filtering in and out. Dude, I made so much of this chat, bro.
Bro, there's so much that has been going on in the chat. Like, it's been Pradeep, Abdul,
I said we'll
Purna,
post
bro.
this. You can see
He's
it
been here
afterwards.
since the beginning, and he's just had so many things to say, which is amazing.
Oh, yeah. By the way, Purna suggested the name Ghost of You for, uh, all those years ago.
No,
Because,
no
oh,
joke.
by the way, even now, I don't know if, I don't know if I should really give out the information now, but yeah, even this song was not named by me. I don't think I'm ever going to name any of my songs. This was named by, yes, someone else, but I think I should not give out that information just yet.
All right. I obviously know
Yeah.
this person.
Sorry.
Do I know this person?
Yes.
I have a bad feeling
But
about this.
yeah, I think I can't name my own song, so other people have to do it for me. Fun.
Eh? You can get some quirky names from other people. Anyway, like even my
Yeah.
content, like
No,
most
the
of my
names from other
content
people end
sometimes
up
comes
being
from
so
me,
much
but
better.
you get inspiration from others.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
So actually, there's one more question that I haven't asked you. If now,
Go for it.
is there anything you would like to change the perception of people in Sri Lanka about musicians, or people just going full on into music? Because the people we associate with, they don't care if you're a musician or you're doing accounting or whatever. They accept that because that's kind of. But if obviously there's a broader
I
audience as
think
well.
I think that's getting better now, though, bro. Like, because a lot of people here, I mean, a lot of people here my age do play music. I guess they not all of them do it full time. Uh, but yeah, if there was one perception I would want to change, obviously it's that start encouraging more people to take it up earlier and kind of, I guess, nah, man, but no one's gonna really push anyone to take it as a career option here. But
Yeah.
yeah, I guess the perception, that's kind of like the only perception, because I think other than that, uh, people really enjoy, listening to music and musicians here. But yeah, of course you get the aunties and uncles that do really, as no matter how good you are, they'll be like, but this is a hobby, right? And then you're gonna have to break the news to them that it's not.
Yeah, that's the
But yeah,
thing,
I
right?
think
Trying to
I think
break
that will get
that
better.
barrier of the aunties and the uncles of when you say,
Yeah, but
I'm going to be a
that's a
musician.
generational thing, bro. I think. Sorry.
Like, I don't know about your family. Like you said, you come from a musically oriented family. So when you said you were going to be a musician full time, what were their thoughts? Were they supportive? Did they also have the same thoughts? Like,
My
but it's a
parents.
hobby, right?
My parents.
Your family, not your parents. I know your parents were fine.
Yeah, parents are fine. Family, no, because like I said, I come from a musical family.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
guess here and there, sometimes I guess people would have asked me, so what are you doing, and like what's your plan for the future, and like are you gonna do this forever and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But not, I've never really felt that pressure from even the family, to like the extended family even, because I think they're all two of my cousins are heavily into the music industry as well, and then I have an uncle who's really big into music as well, and the whole family in general is a huge musical family.
Yeah.
So I think again I've been very lucky.
I think,
But
it's
yeah,
clearly like you said, the fact that you've been coming from a musically oriented family, it helped you also gain that confidence to do it full time as well, because you saw your cousins, you saw your
yeah,
uncle
for
be in
sure.
this industry for so long, that kind of gave you that motivation to. I'm not going to say motivation after my post yesterday, but it gave you that
For sure. Yeah. But that's the perception that I guess not all the people have in this country. But I think it's going to get better, because I mean we are the next generation of people, and I think we are going to be much more understanding of, uh, you know. I hope that's the
Yeah,
case, and
that's
like
yeah,
things will
exactly. I
change
also
here.
hope
And
that's the case, because
yeah,
as much as we are very open-minded and all that, there is also still the
yeah.
set of
And again, I'm like talking for the musicians I know in the Colombo,
yes,
scene,
Pradeep.
right? I don't know about. Sorry.
No, Pradeep said drive.
Drive.
Yeah, drive to do something instead of motivation.
There we go. Wait, what? I didn't get that. What did you say? Oh, you said drive.
Yes. Ayyo.
Sorry. Brain fade.
School is school is school.
But yeah, where did I stop?
You're talking about what? He was kids, like our generation of people accepting this.
Oh yeah. Like I said, that's gonna get better, a lot better with us. Over here, I guess in Colombo, I don't know. I see a lot of musicians my age playing, and younger than me, older than me. So yeah, I guess I really haven't met people who have been actively discouraged to not pursue this, I guess.
Yeah. But I also think it's
Yeah.
also because like there
Maybe one
are
or
so
two.
many
Yeah.
people who are I don't know, I've seen like they do full-time jobs, but they also on the side follow their love for music or fitness or whatever, because there have been so many people I see, they
Yeah.
have a full-time job but they're doing
Yeah.
that side hustle
And I
to
think
get.
that's great too. Like, for sure. I think even later on, when the generational thing changes and like we are more accepting of people doing it full time, I think still if like people want to do two jobs and like have two sources of income, I think that's completely fine. That's up to them.
Yeah, because
And I'm
like
a person.
obviously like most of these big time entrepreneurs and all that, they say we've all heard it. Work on your side hustle until your side hustle makes the same amount of money as your main source of income or more, and like it takes
Yeah.
a lot of courage, a lot of balls, I guess, to like really just say, you know what, I don't want to do my full-time job. I'm just gonna try and grind it out in my side hustle, like my real passion to do something. And I guess that's kind of what I did. I
Yeah.
obviously had huge support with my parents, like saying, if you
Yeah.
if you want to quit your job, if you want some time to like we'll support you, do all that until you can like come up, and now I'm there. So
Yeah,
you also had that.
for sure. Yeah.
You
And
had it.
it does take a little bit of confidence, I guess, to just rely on the music industry. It's not the
Yeah.
most stable thing.
Yeah, you
But
I think had it even like it was tougher for you because music, like you said, when it's good. Like I saw you were playing gig after
yeah,
gig after gig, so you had so many
yeah,
sources of income from different places. But like for the last year or so, like with everything coming to like a halt, it gets tough. But you still
yeah,
manage, so that's really good. So
yeah,
cool.
yeah,
All
for
right
sure.
then.
Of course, I mean, like I said, I've not done it alone. I've had support as well, and I've been lucky as well,
Yeah.
certain ways. Um, so yeah,
You've had a
I've
lot of
just been
support
really
in the
lucky
sense that
thinking
you've got
about it.
like you have people supporting you in like learning about music.
Yeah,
You have your
yeah.
inspirations learning from other people in your industry. You've had Pradeep, you've had your parents, you've had me, Nayo, Abdul. You've had a lot of people
Yeah.
helping you.
Don't
Oh,
forget
don't worry,
Lakeside Days.
he has not
Oh,
forgotten
bro,
about
we spoke
Lakeside.
about that a lot today.
Yeah.
Nikhil, how he recorded the voice at the studio, had to do few push-ups and yeah. So before I recorded the vocals on this track that you will hear on Sunday,
Yeah.
I so my producer was like, "Give me 10 push-ups because you sound like shit." I was like, "Okay," and that actually helped. That actually worked.
It got you moving, and I think your producer got you to do 10 push-ups, which I've been trying to make you do for the longest time. So I should probably get your producer. I'll
Yeah,
give
I
the
think that's
producer
the
your
most
workout, and you will do
anyone's
the
got me to
workout.
work out in a while.
Ayyo. So because you've been
So I think I
asked,
missed the last bit
you
of
asked
it.
me for workouts. I given you the workouts. You never done the workouts.
After the song, bro. After the song.
Yeah. Let's see. You
Oh,
told
yeah,
me
I've been
that. I'm
saying this for a
gonna
while,
keep you
bro.
to it. I'm gonna keep you to it.
Bro, no, after the song, it's the next song.
Lol. Lol, Tamai.
Pro tip. Yeah.
All right. Cool. Okay. So before we
Yeah.
sign off, when is the song out?
It's out Sunday, 5 p.m. That's the 12th of September. To the 10 people watching, please
9 now.
watch.
Well, I will be posting this
Shit,
after we're done. I'll be posting this up, so a lot more people will be able to see it if they didn't join.
Oh, yeah. So, day after tomorrow, basically Sunday, 5 p.m.
And where
And
is
it's
it going
only
to be
on YouTube.
uploaded? And have
Only
you
on YouTube.
any plans to upload it onto?
Oh, yeah. So, it's
Apple?
going to be on Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon Music, Deezer on the 17th of September.
Same Apple, Amazon Music as well.
Yeah,
Jeez.
yeah. Well, I mean, that's just because it's available. just
Yeah,
put
fair
it there.
enough.
I
Fair
don't know if
enough.
anyone's going to listen to it on Amazon Music either,
Not gonna
but
lie, like I highly doubt I don't think I've heard of like people using Amazon Music, but yeah, go for it.
yeah, not here anyways. Like we just got Spotify. Spotify is like the whole thing now here in Sri Lanka, right?
Yeah, like the second Spotify came out, I joined it like that.
Yeah,
Because the playlists are so much better, man. Like Apple Music,
yeah.
no, like it's nice
But
because it's
their
integrated into my
audio
phone,
quality
but
is
like
way worse than Apple Music, bro. At least for now,
at least for now that I'm
until
hoping
they get yeah,
the lossless sound.
yeah.
Spotify.
Spotify. Oh, Nayo's still here. Nice.
But you thought he'd leave?
Yeah, I wonder where Abdul went. Is he still here?
I don't know. He
But
said
was
he's
sleeping.
gonna stay up till Collies as well, right? So he probably will.
No, he said he won't play.
Ah.
Yo,
Yo,
Kobe,
yo.
what's up? We're just wrapping up, bro.
Hey, my mom said stay blessed. Stay blessed, bro.
Thank you, auntie. Always support from your fam.
Always, always.
Who's this?
Cool.
Kobe, too late. Yeah, too late.
But do not worry, Kobe. This will be posted soon, so you can watch it. You can watch
Oh,
the
yeah.
whole thing if you have time. Also, put a note to everyone when I discuss this whole thing with Nikhil, he said, let's keep it to 20 to 30 minutes. It's 46 minutes now.
Nice.
So I told you the nerves go, man. Like
Yeah,
it does. You don't feel the time pass. So,
for sure. Honestly.
all right, cool, man. So thank you for coming on. Thank you for being
Thank
my
you for
third
having
guest.
me.
Ah,
Thanks for having me.
bro. He's like,
Bro,
I
can't
can't
wait
wait for
for
your
your
album.
album.
My God, when's the album out?
Whew, that's a while away. You're getting a song for now.
You get a song, and trust me, that song is going to hit hard.
Thank
I'm
you,
not being
thank you.
biased.
And
I'm not being
you get
biased.
3 more. Yeah, coming in. I guess the next 6 months you'll have 3 more songs. So yes,
Damn. All right, so there's a timeline.
Nayo, it's over. Yes, Nayo, it's over.
Nayo, please say yes if this has been the longest live session you watched.
Nayo, why didn't you join the call, bro?
He will tell you that on the WhatsApp group.
All right.
All right, cool.
You want to wrap
cool.
up?
Yep. So, guys, thank you for
All right.
joining. I shall catch y'all next time. I will let y'all know who my next guest. Oh, he said it on this.
Cut it. End it.
Cool.
Oh, no.
All right. Peace and love, guys. Catch y'all soon. Bye.
See you guys.
See you, bro. Bye.